Good morning, everybody. Today we are in Ortona, Abruzzo, Italy. We are in central Italy, right? This town is not far from important places in the region, such as Lenciano, 15 miles away, and Pescara, 15 miles away. There are 22,000 people living here, and this is a town by the sea. It's famous for its harbor, which is not far from here. In fact, the harbor was very important even in Roman times, and it was called Ortona, just like today. This is very rare because other Italian cities, towns have changed their name uh, during, over time. This is Ortona's Corso, well, the main street. Yeah, I remember that a Brazilian person told me that this street reminds her of the Pelourinho district of Salvador de Bahia because of colorful buildings. Yeah, so it's very beautiful to see. I remember that car used to go up and down the street, but now it's a pedestrian area. In World War II, Ortona, we can say that Ortona was affected by World War II. Soldiers here fought room by room. Yeah, the position was strategic in a way or in another. In fact, it was called the Stalingrad of Italy. So Germans wanted to defend this place, okay, at all costs. So we are heading towards the town hall and square. We can say that the buildings here have been restored. So don't imagine, things just like the end of the Second World War. Of course, time has gone by ever since. And there are a lot of shops here. And so this is actually the most important area. Yeah, one of the most, I think the most important area of the city. Okay, that's the square. Yeah, I remember there was an old building here. Building collapsed, I think, and they built another one. Yeah, there is a church here. It's not ancient. A lot of buildings have been destroyed through earthquakes and other things, such as wars. All right, let's go down the street, and we will see interesting things here. Yeah, I remember there was a house which has been never restored, so you can see the ruins of the Second World War. Yeah, over there you saw a dome. That's the cathedral. So I'm going to talk about the cathedral later. Yeah, this is the post office. Yeah, that's the building. These are the ruins of the building. a lot of trees and shrubs and stuff like that. All right, so there is another square, and we can see the bell tower and the facade of the church. Well, to be right, it's a cathedral. Uh, yeah, this is it. That's the dome and the cathedral. Okay, so of course, everything looks new because this cathedral was heavily bombed by Allied forces in the Second World War. So a lot of things were rebuilt. Yeah, that's very important because it's yeah, that's the aftermath of the Second World War. This is a cathedral in honor of Saint Thomas, and they celebrate an important feast. I think it's the first fortnight of May, and this feast was also mentioned by an important Italian writer called Gabriele D'Annunzio. Okay, there is a historical center here. I will post another video. Okay, not today. It's very nice. It survived the destruction of war. And in the background, you can see the walls of the Aragonese castle. So Ortona has a castle. So let's go closer. For the Second World War, the castle had rooms. The castle was built in the 15th century. Because of and the position is very strategic. You can see the whole coast of Abruzzo, north to south. Yeah, that's castle, and the sea is not too far from here. Well, before World War II, the castle had rooms. Now there are walls, and soon after World War II, the side overlooking the sea collapsed because bombs hit the foundations. Well, the castle is open. Some other time I will film inside the castle. That's beautiful. Okay, here we have the beginning of the so-called Passeggiata Orientale, or Eastern Promenade. This is the Adriatic Sea, the harbor. And today is a beautiful day. It's so clear that you can see a lot, and you can even see the Gargano promontory, which is 200 kilometers away. Of course, I don't know if you saw, my camera is not so powerful. So we need Nick and P 1000. And this is the harbor. And this is a lighthouse, which is similar to the Barra Lighthouse in Salvador de Bahia. So it's true, this is the Salvador de Bahia of Italy. Okay, so let's move forward. I remember from this harbor, people used to reach the Trinity Islands, but now it's just an industrial, commercial harbor. All right, this is the first part of the promenade. There is a second part and a third part. In the second part, you can find bars, pubs, ice cream parlors. And this place is a kind of, cool place in hot summer nights because there is a nice breeze, you know, making you feel comfortable in hot summer days. That's the beginning of the so-called second part of the promenade. Look at the view. Yeah, there is a black and brown area because of the fire. Yeah, there was a fire a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, well, in summer we have this problem, but of course, nature will take over again. Yeah, that's very nice to see. Yeah, 2 weeks ago, temperatures were very high. We reached something like 105 Fahrenheit. So, yeah, it was as hot as an oven. Whatever. I remember there is an ice cream parlor with delicious ice cream. Yeah, I don't remember which one, but I remember there was one. Well, folks, this is not a commercial, but uh, I'm just telling the truth. And at weekends in summer, there are a lot of people walking here. Even now with this COVID situation. See trees, but there used to be palm trees here. Yeah, they were destroyed by a bug, which is a pest for palm trees. I don't remember the name of the bug, whatever, it doesn't matter. And that's the town hall again. And this is the beginning of the third part. Here's the harbor again. And yeah, I remember this place used to be different in the past. My opinion, uglier, but now it's beautiful. we are heading towards the park, and that's the end of the promenade. Yeah, you can see a restaurant. I remember I went once there. The fish was yummy. It's not a commercial, don't get me wrong. I'm just telling the truth. Otherwise, I wouldn't speak at all. Well, when you come to Ortona, of course, you want to enjoy dish of very good fish. You're going to see the Victoria Theatre. That's the side of the theater. It was built during the 20-year dictatorship we had in Italy a century ago. This is the open air theater for summer night shows, and that's the theater. The style is typical of the 1920s, and it's beautiful to see. Well, the architecture back then was top quality, we can say. This is the library. I remember I came here with students, and this is the park. It's a small green area, but the town itself is surrounded by vineyards, and so it's not the only green area. Of course, Ortona has a lot of districts that look like villages. There is a fountain with the conca from Abruzzo, and I for now